Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Hopefully you're already a subscriber. If you are, you know I approach topics in a very different way because at the Marriage Foundation we recognize that marriage is all about love and happiness. But there are problems that come up. In this case, someone wrote in, and you could write in too, and ask the question, how do I deal with my wife's mood swings? So let's put it in perspective. Even though it's really affecting you, it is in relation to who she is, the person that you fell in love with. It's a small thing. And I don't mean to minimize its impact on you. Clearly you're being impacted. But the reason you're being impacted, and this is really important, don't take this as criticism and don't take this as laying a trip on you. I'm just talking about reality. You have free will, right? You have free will. It's undeniable. Now that means, because we don't study this in school and we should, but that means that how you are impacted by things is entirely up to you. Now I say that with a grain of salt because a lot of how you're impacted by things has to do with how you think about things, which is habitual, and your habitual reactions to things. But those were implanted as a result of your allowing it or using your free will. So you see, your wife's moods when they're bad really should not impact you at all. And you may go, oh yeah, it's easy for you to say. It's only easy for me to say because I practice what I preach. You know, my wife was laughing the other day because something happened and I just laughed it off. I didn't get impacted by it. I remember now what it was. I was in the shower and the power went out and it was freezing cold water. And I just laughed, finished up, didn't bother me in the least because I have been training my mind. You cannot be happy until you start training your mind. We are not taught this, yet it is the most important thing to actually learn. You see, we're souls. We have a mind. We're not our mind. We don't have a soul. We are a soul. You're a soul. You have a body. You have a mind. And it's your obligation to learn how to master your mind. Otherwise, you would hurt people's feelings left and right. But it's also important to train your mind so you don't allow your feelings to be hurt by your own inner reactions to things. Do you see? So this comes back to, what do you do when your wife is having mood swings? The thing to do is not just become aloof, detached. The thing to do is remember you're her husband, and it's your job as her husband to bring comfort to her, to bring love to her, sweetness, kindness. Give her a safe space so that you're not going to change her moods, by the way, because she has free will too. But if you give her the space in which she can recognize, and you're not going to inspire her either. That's a bunch of nonsense. But what you can do is you can be there for her. You're her husband. And you promise to be there for her. Remember, in sickness and in health. So whatever you want to call these mood swings, make it fit into that context. Be there for her with love, kindness, support. Give it all you got. And don't allow yourself to be impacted. As soon as you allow yourself to be impacted, you have become selfish and you're missing the whole point of your relationship with her. Well, that's what you do. This may sound harsh to you. Believe me, you know my wife and I talk about this all the time. And I get really strong messages from men more than from women. And I get it from women too, because we all want to hear what we're used to hearing. what fits in the context of what we're used to hearing and what we think. But I share with you the truth. You are supposed to be living in joy, constant, ever-increasing joy. And love. You're supposed to live in ever-expanding love. And if you're not, guess what? You have the free will to change it all. I do hope you receive this message in the right way and you benefit from it. That's why we're here at the Marriage Foundation. And I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the foundation on principles of marriage that are just pure common sense. Love and happiness. What could be more simple? Thanks for spending time with me. Like the video. Leave a comment if you want. God bless you. Take care. Thank you.